First two plays, no gain. Third down and 10. Opening drive. Tennessee has it at its own 35-yard line. Arkansas with a five-man front. Eric Ainge out of the shotgun. Gets the snap, drops the throw. Here's the pressure. Ainge fires up in the middle. That pass is complete up to the 45-yard line, but it might be a bit short of the first down. Complete to Lucas Taylor, who makes a diving catch. Taken down right away, and it's going to be fourth down and inches. And let's see, first decision of the day for Philip Fulmer, Tim.
I tell you what, it's a big one, but it really is about a football length short of a first down. Fourth on your own 45. A lot of guts to go for it here.
So Tennessee, they need only about 6 inches. It's at the 40, just shy of the 46-yard line. Ainge under center, fourth down and inches. Quarterback sneaking against the first down. Well, the first gamble, Mike, pays off. They trust that offensive line. Josh McNeil, McClendon, and Parker to get him a push.
You're showing a lot of confidence early on. You're saying, we're going to beat you up front. Trust your offensive lineman to get it, and a nice quarterback sneak to do it.
Up to the 48-yard line. First and 10. Well, that's the first message Tennessee has sent out to Arkansas on this day. So it's third down and 10 to go for Tennessee at the Arkansas 16-yard line. Bunch pattern way out to the left, the wide side of the field. Three receivers out that way in a little triangle. Ainge out of the shotgun, drops the throw. Looks, fires a slant pattern. Austin Rogers catches it, breaks a tackle to the 5, to the checkerboards. Touchdown, Austin Rogers. Quick slam. Rogers caught it at the 10, broke a tackle, and raced into the end zone for the first touchdown of the day. Daniel Lincoln to try the extra point out of the hold of Casey Woods and the snap of Morgan Cox. It's down, and the kick by Daniel Lincoln is perfect. And that was almost a picture-perfect drive. Third down 5, Arkansas at the Tennessee 15-yard line. They flank 3 wideouts to the left. Casey Dick out of the shotgun. Inside handoff goes to the tailback, and he's not going to make it. Darren McFadden dropped after a gain of 1 by Dan Williams. They tried to spread Tennessee out and run the ball up the middle, and Dan Williams stayed at home and made the play.
DeMonte Bolden and Dan Williams on that play both whipped the offensive guards for Arkansas, and that caused the play to happen. DeMonte Bolden's man really tripped McFadden, and then Williams put him down.
Waiting for the snap. It's a high one, but they get it down. Tejada bangs it up and kicks it through. And so now Arkansas to kick it off. Vavra boots it high, not very long. It's going to be fielded by Dennis Rogan at the 10. 15-20. Rogan still on his feet. Backs it to the outside. He's got the kicker to beat. He gets to midfield. Dennis Rogan down the far sideline to the 30. Now he cuts it back in. Still on his feet down to the 18-yard line. Dennis Rogan. What a big kickoff return by Tennessee. The kicker actually strung him to the sideline and let the other Arkansas players catch up. But that's still 77 yards for Dennis Rogan on a big kickoff return.
2 huge plays already for the Fulton High School freshman. One, he tackled Felix Jones on the kickoff return and saved a touchdown. This time he runs 177.
Casey Woods to put it down. There's the snap. Lincoln approaches, boots it up, and good. And so with 4:59 to go, Tennessee extends the lead. The Volunteers now lead the Razorbacks by a score of 10-3. Put it down at the 26-yard line. First and 10 Razorbacks. They flank Marcus Monk and Robert Johnson way out to the left. Casey Dick out of the shotgun on first down. They send a man in motion, and they hand it to McFadden around left end. He breaks a tackle, but he's taken down as the troops come to help. It was Robert Ayers that strung it out, and then some other orange shirts led by Jonathan Hefney came up to make the play a loss of 1. Good play by Robert Ayers.
Nice penetration. Ayers beat the tackle up the field. The play was supposed to bounce outside, and he just made the play.
Push it back to the 25-yard line, a loss of 1. Second and 11. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Arkansas with the ball at its own 25-yard line. Arkansas leads the SEC in scoring at 41 points per game. So far, Tennessee's defense has done a nice job. Here's the direct snap to McFadden. McFadden hands it off to Felix Jones, and he goes nowhere. That's a gain of 1, maybe. Wrapped up right in the middle by Ryan Carl, the linebacker staying home. And now Arkansas is faced with 3rd and 10. It's right where Tennessee wants Arkansas. 3rd down and 10 at its own 26-yard line. Tennessee walking up linebackers. out of the hog wild formation. They hand the ball to Felix Jones around the left end, and he's got nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Ryan Carl bottles him up, makes another big play. Loss of 2, and Tennessee's defense has come to play today. So Daniel Lincoln comes on to try a field goal with 8:50 to go in this second quarter. Tennessee's had the ball the whole quarter.
They lost a couple. You just about got a kick. If you can get points out of this, you've eaten up a lot of time on the clock, too.
So Daniel Lincoln will try it. Casey Woods will put it down in between the 18 and 19-yard line. So about a 38-yard plus kick here from the left hash mark. Snap down, it's a good one. And the kick is on the way and spinning up and good. Here's another big 3rd and 6 for the Tennessee defense. It's at the Arkansas 38-yard line. Casey Dick out of the shotgun. 2 wideouts to the right, Dick back to throw. Sets up, fires over the middle, that pass complete, but it's going to be short of the first down. Complete to Peyton Hillis. He had to get to the 46-yard line. He's going to be about a yard short. Let's see what Arkansas decides to do. Jerod Mayo makes the stop on the Arkansas fullback. Tennessee went for it in a similar situation on its opening drive. 4th down and short and about the same spot. Let's see what Arkansas is going to do here.
Only lack about a 1.5 feet, Bob.
Arkansas has elected to go for it. Tennessee leading 13-3. Arkansas is going to go for it. 4th down and short. Listen to this crowd roar. Power formation. Handed off to the fullback. I don't think he made it. Peyton Hillis is stuffed. Dan Williams comes up. No gain in the Tennessee defense. On a 4th down, comes up with a huge play to get the ball back for the offense.
I still cannot believe the Arkansas coaches aren't getting the ball to Darren McFadden. But Dan Williams, what Tennessee did different, they moved Williams over to the center's nose, and he just cut through the gap between the center and guard and made the play in the backfield.
Huge play by Dan Williams. And now Tennessee has the ball in Arkansas territory. So Daniel Lincoln, who is perfect this year from this distance between the 40 and 49, will try this one. This is just a long, long extra point. It's right in the middle of the field. It'll be a 41-yard field goal attempt. Casey Woods to put it down. There's the snap. Daniel Lincoln gets a lot of leg into it, spinning it toward the uprights, and that kick is no good. Credit Tennessee's defense. The Razorbacks 0 for 4 on 3rd downs. This one comes from the Arkansas 28-yard line. Monk flanks out wide to the right. Casey Dick back in at quarterback, backs in the I formation. Tennessee a 4-man front. Dick, play handoff, goes to the tailback, and running is McFadden, but doesn't get the first down. Out across the 30-yard line, maybe to the 31. Just a pickup of 3, and Tennessee's defense, Tim, does it again.
I think for Arkansas fans, for Tennessee fans, and even South Carolina fans, they're wondering, what is this? After watching the way Arkansas ran the football last week, unbelievable. 500 yards rushing last week, and in this half, 1 first down.
Yep, and 0 for 5 on 3rd down conversions. Vanderbilt will be in here next week, but it's Arkansas today. Now Arkansas gets the punting team out there. Jeremy Davis hangs it high and short. Rogan makes the catch at his own 30. Trying to get to the sideline. They're trying to get the wall set up. Rogan in midfield, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. Dennis Rogan has given Tennessee a great spark in this kicking game with a good punt return there and a brilliant kickoff return earlier. Tennessee with 1 timeout remaining and 1:10 to go on the clock, leading 13-3. Ainge will operate out of the shotgun. Wideouts, 2 of them either side. Ainge 3-step drop, swing pass. Foster has it at midfield. Arian Foster on his feet to the 40. Still running and gets out of bounds. Inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Michael Grant pushes him out of bounds. And it's a first down Tennessee. Did 2 good things, got out of bounds and stopped the clock and got a first down.
Nice hustle by Jacques McClendon and Ramon Foster. Right guard, right tackle, getting out front to lead that play.
Pickup of 11, 1st and 10, Tennessee at the 38. Tennessee leading 13-3 and trying to get more points before the end of the half. Ainge out of the shotgun. 2 wideouts on either side. Arian Foster, the standing tailback, to his left. Eric Ainge gets the snap, another screen pass, knocks it down the sideline, it's complete. Complete to Lucas Taylor on the 10-yard line. Arkansas blitzed, so it was man-to-man coverage on the near side. Lucas Taylor running down the sideline. Ainge lobs it to him. Taylor makes the catch, taken out at the 10, and it's 1st and goal, Tennessee.
And just right by the cornerback that time, and right down the boundary, the safety didn't get there. They beat the blitz coverage.
Ainge will be out of the shotgun on 3rd down and goal. 2 wideouts on either side, the ball on the right hash mark. Ainge gets the snap and drops. Looking, screen pass near side, a lot of room. Josh Briscoe to the 5. Josh Briscoe throws into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Great call, screen pass. 3rd and goal at the 15. Throw it to the right side, and Josh Briscoe makes the catch and just wills himself into the end zone.
The old slip screen that a lot of Tennessee fans say, why do they keep throwing that? Well, that's why they keep throwing that. They're blitzing you up the middle. They don't have enough people on the outside, so you're running back underneath. Good blocking by the other wide receivers. Good blocking by the right side of the line downfield, and an extraordinary effort by Briscoe to get the last 5 yards and get it in the end zone.
Casey Woods to put it down, the extra point. Daniel Lincoln trying to cap off a very impressive first half for the Tennessee offense. There's the snap, kick on the way, and Lincoln nails it. Tennessee leads with 10 seconds to go in the first half. The Volunteers up the lead 20-3 over the Arkansas Razorbacks. 1st and 10 at the 41, counter trey. Foster breaks it. Foster to midfield to the 40, to the 30. Arian Foster's taking it all the way for a Tennessee touchdown. Arian Foster, 59 yards. He came wide open as Arkansas blitzed again. Once you broke that first wall, there was nobody between Arian Foster and the checkerboard.
When you live by the blitz, sometimes you die by the blitz, and that's exactly what happened that time. As you say, big hole left side, quick hitter. As soon as he cleared it, he's gone. The only guy that got hurt was the linesman trying to keep up with him. He fell hard on the sidelines.
Longest run of the year for Arian Foster, 59 yards to pay dirt, and Tennessee leads it 26-3. Longest play for Tennessee from the line of scrimmage this season. Daniel Lincoln with the kick on the way, and Lincoln boots it up and through, and Tennessee keeps it going. The Volunteers now lead Arkansas 27-3. 4th down, 12. Tennessee's already stopped them once on a 4th down in this game. Now Arkansas out of the shotgun formation. Casey Dick drops to throw. Dick winds up, fires for the end zone. That pass is incomplete at the goal line, and Tennessee's defense is held again. Eric Berry on the coverage of Peyton Hillis. Hillis down the field, but the pass was too far, and Tennessee gets the ball back, and the defense does it again. Arkansas now quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Not a first down. Got most of the penalty back and then some. But still, it's going to be 2nd down and right at 4 yards to go. 3 minutes to go in the game, and the clock runs. Tennessee leading 27-13. Direct snap. Emmert steps up, fires the pass. Intercepted. Jerod Mayo. Man to the 20, to the 10. He's going to take it down to the 5 in the end zone. Touchdown, Jerod Mayo on the interception. He returns it 24 yards to seal this victory. A defensive play. The defense has led the way all day, and Jerod Mayo, his first career interception, and one he'll remember for a long time.
I believe he likes middle linebacker now. Just, you kind of got the feeling if they could put the game on 16, he would make a play like this for Tennessee. Their backup quarterback just hasn't played very much. He did not read the middle linebacker skating to the outside. Big play by Jerod Mayo closes this one out.
Now they wind the clock. Casey Dick out of the shotgun, fires again, a post pattern. That's intercepted at the 7-yard line. Picked off Eric Berry. Berry to the 40-yard line to midfield. Eric Berry still on his feet, running into the Arkansas territory down to the 32-yard line. Eric Berry makes the interception, and Tennessee will have the ball with 54 seconds to go in the game. Eric Berry, the interception, and the Volunteers are going to win this game. And so Tennessee now will get the ball back. Arian Foster comes back, and Tennessee will just go to the victory formation. Eric Gaines snaps it again, and this game is going to tick down. Tennessee does not have to snap it again. And Tennessee keeps its SEC Eastern Division title hopes alive as the Volunteers take another big step toward Atlanta. 2 down. They've got to play Vanderbilt and Kentucky next week. Wins in those games, and the Volunteers are off to the SEC Championship. But one game at a time, and they get the first one today, beating Arkansas in convincing fashion as the offense and the defense both contribute to this big win over the Razorbacks. Final score today from Neyland Stadium: Tennessee 34, Arkansas 13.
And we had to bounce back again, and Darren McFadden coming in, truly was probably the best player in college football, and a hot Arkansas team, and boy, did he play really well on both sides of the ball, and it was great to see our offensive team, even though we've been kind of a wide open throwing football team, change gears and protect the defense as much as it could. And Eric was tremendously unselfish as far as numbers of throws. All he wanted to do was win the game. And same with our offensive front, running backs, receivers, everybody just did a great job, and it turned into be a huge win for us.
There is not anybody out there that follows college football that certainly loves Tennessee, that doesn't have a great respect for what you guys have done this season and how hard you fought to get to this point where you control your own destiny to be Eastern Division champions. I'm going to take 1 minute here and remind you and encourage you and emphatically tell you to not assume anything. You have earned the point to where you are by becoming a better football team. It took some hard lessons along the way. We have played the last several weeks like a very smart football team, like a very mature football team, like a football team that has purpose in its mind. And that's darn well what we got to do out there for 60 minutes of football today. If you want something, you got to take it. You got to take it. Nobody's going to give you anything in life. Nobody's going to give you anything in football. You go out there for 60 minutes, the same way you've done the last several weeks, and play great, intense football, intent on winning this football game.
And Tennessee now will have it 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. No score, but Tennessee 1st and goal at the Vanderbilt 6. Power formation, backs in the I formation. Arian Foster, the standing tailback. Ainge to throw it, whips it out in the right flat. That pass is completed for a Tennessee touchdown. Touchdown to Lucas Taylor. They showed a power formation, but Lucas Taylor, all by himself on the right side, ran a pattern that took him right to the pylon. And Eric Ainge right on target, a 6-yard touchdown strike. Tennessee scores on its first possession and leads 6-0. 2nd and goal. Vanderbilt at the Tennessee 5. Now they send Bennett in motion toward the play. Adams rolls out right, dumps the pass in the flat. Wide open is the tight end, and Brad Allen's got a Vanderbilt touchdown. They sent Bennett from the right back toward the formation to draw Tennessee's defense in tight, and then they slipped the tight end, Brad Allen, out in the flat. He was wide open for the touchdown on the right side, and Vanderbilt has tied the game at 6. And so Daniel Lincoln comes onto the field to try and give Tennessee the lead. He has missed an extra point. He has missed a field goal so far. This is from the 23-yard line, a 33-yard attempt from the left hash mark. Snap is down. Casey Wood puts it down. Lincoln's boot is on the way, and that one is good. And Tennessee takes the lead with 4:01 to go in the second quarter. 2nd down and 8. Vanderbilt from the Tennessee 19-yard line. Vandy empties the backfield. 3 wideouts to the left. Throws right over the middle, complete to the tailback, and getting into the end zone, Jeff Jennings for a Vanderbilt touchdown. He came out of the backfield, ran right down the middle of the field, and nobody was near him. And Jennings gets the catch, and Vanderbilt gets the lead. Ainge will work out of the shotgun. 2 wideouts to the right. Vanderbilt a 5-man front, now sneaking a linebacker up. Ainge gets the snap, drops to throw, fakes an inside handoff, back to throw, being pressured, sets up, swings the pass out left. That ball is incomplete, picked up by Vanderbilt. Are they going to say it's a live ball? I think they are. They're going to say it's a backward pass, and Vanderbilt has picked it up and run it down to the 18-yard line. Patrick Benoit picked it up, and now Tennessee's defense has to hustle out on the field. The backward pass, or lateral, as they used to call it, gives Vanderbilt the ball at the 16-yard line, and Vandy's offense right back out on the field. Honfeld comes on to try a field goal. He is only 11 of 17 coming into the game. His long 45 well within his range. Put it down at the 23-yard line. A 33-yard attempt from the right hash mark. Snap down, kick on the way, kick spinning toward the uprights, and that kick is good. And Vanderbilt takes advantage of a big fumble by Tennessee. 3rd down and 12. Vanderbilt. Backing into the shotgun is Adams. Gets the snap, drops to throw. Here's a blitz. He's hit as he throws, but he gets it off, and the pass complete. Down to the 25-yard line. A diving catch by Alex Washington, and Vanderbilt will have a 1st down. 9:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Vanderbilt's had the ball the entire quarter and has the lead 17-9. Mackenzie Adams looks over to the sideline, gets the call on 2nd and goal from the Tennessee 2. 2 tight ends in the game. Under center, Adams. 2-step drop. Fade pattern for the end zone. That pass is going to be caught. Touchdown Vanderbilt. George Smith on the fade pattern to the left side. Neyland Stadium very quiet right now. 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, and Vanderbilt leads Tennessee 24-9. Tennessee to punt, at least the punt team's in there. Britton Colquitt, and he hangs it high. And now the penalty flag comes down, and Colquitt is going to be roughed. The ball is going to go into the end zone, and Tennessee is going to get a big break as Vanderbilt, trying to block the punt, has roughed the punter. Broderick Stewart came in and hit him, and now Tennessee's going to get a fresh set of downs. What a play, what a break for Tennessee. Ainge under center, 2 wide outs to the left. That's to the short side, 2 to the right, which is the wide side. Ainge under center, 3-step drop, sets up, being hit from behind as he throws, pass it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! Josh Briscoe on the catch. That time Eric Ainge hung in there, being pressured as he throws it, fired at left side. Briscoe in the checkerboards gets the touchdown, and Tennessee makes it 24-15 on a good strong throw by Eric Ainge.
And think back to a roughing the punter. What a huge play in this football game. What a huge play in this football game.
Be a big boost for Tennessee emotionally if the Vol defense can force a 3-and-out right here, and that's what the crowd wants as they roar in the background. 3rd down and 6. Vanderbilt at its own 26-yard line. Vandy leading 24-16. Jennings, the tailback, on 3rd down. This is as loud as the crowd's been all day. Adams under center. Fakes to the tailback. Rolls to the right. Fires the pass. Overshoots his tight end, Jake Bradford. Incomplete at the 30-yard line. And the Tennessee defense holds. And now the Vanderbilt punting team has to come onto the field.
That was the bootleg or waggle action, and the new guy back in the game, Xavier Mitchell's the one that really made the play. He didn't bite on the fake at all, got upfield and was in Adams' face and made him throw high.
It'll be 4th down, 6 yards to go. And Jonathan Hefney now comes in to return this punt for Tennessee. Upson standing back at his own 11-yard line. No, check that, it is Dennis Rogan. Rogan now has come onto the field late. They're going to try that rugby kick, and they bang it down to the 40-yard line. Rogan going to field on a hop. Rogan to the 30. Rogan spins out of 1 tackle, still on his feet out to the 43-yard line. Big return by the freshman, Dennis Rogan, taken down by Jake Bradford. Ainge now back in at quarterback on 2nd down and goal at the Vandy 5-yard line. 3 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield for Eric Ainge. Ainge gets the snap and drops to throw. Fires the out pattern. That is complete down to the goal line, and into the checkerboards goes Austin Rogers for a Tennessee touchdown. 3 wideouts to the right. Austin Rogers found a seam and got to the goal line, and Eric Ainge hit him, and Tennessee pulls to within 2. It's 24-22.
Bob, it's like you had a first quarter Eric Ainge you flipped the switch, and he struggled in the second and third, and now in the fourth, when Tennessee really needs a senior to come through, he's been money, and that time he's right on target. He had to slip it in between two defensive backs.
24-22, Vanderbilt leading, but needing 7 yards to keep the ball on 3rd down and 7. Adams out of the shotgun, drops to throw. Here's a blitz by Rico McCoy. Adams being pressured, throws the ball long, incomplete to the right side. Try to get it to Alex Washington, but Adams under pressure as Tennessee blitzed. And now Vanderbilt's got to punt the ball back to Tennessee with 6:08 to go.
Again on 3rd down, the pressure came from Xavier Mitchell, who got up from an injury to get back in this ball game. And again, Adams threw wild.
So Vanderbilt's 3rd straight 3 and outs. And Tennessee will get the ball back with a chance to drive down and take the lead. Vandy just took 59 seconds off the clock. Brett Upson back to punt it away, and Dennis Rogan drifts deep for Tennessee. Snap is a good one. Tennessee coming after him. He gets it out of there. Another good kick. Rogan back at his own 23-yard line fields. Looks for a wall down the left side. Gets one block. Rogan gets another block to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to midfield. Rogan down the sideline now, hit down in Vanderbilt territory at the 34-yard line. Dennis Rogan, the freshman from Fulton High School, makes a big play, the biggest of his Tennessee career. A 53-yard punt, but a 44-yard return. And now it is Tennessee, 1st and 10 in Vanderbilt territory, needing at least a field goal to take the lead.
He outkicked his coverage, and then there's some guys that are just football players. Dennis Rogan certainly looks to be one of those.
5:50 to go. Tennessee has 3 timeouts remaining. Tennessee has 33 yards to negotiate. Vol ball at the Vandy 33-yard line, trailing by 2. And so now the field goal unit comes on. Jonathan Goff makes the stop. Daniel Lincoln has made one from 33. He has missed one from 40, and he's missed an extra point today. This is at the 23-yard line, a 33-yard attempt from the near hash mark. Casey Woods to put it down, and Morgan Cox to snap it. This for the lead with 2:52 to go in the 4th quarter. Snap down, kick on the way, the kick on its way, and that kick is good. And Tennessee takes the lead, 25-24. 2:46 to go, and Daniel Lincoln, he's had his problems today, but not on that kick, and Tennessee takes the lead. Still 2:46 to go. Here's the kick. It's going to go down to the 3-yard line. Moore has it. Moore looking for running room, gets to the 30. Moore's got some room down the side to the 40. Moore still on his feet. He's into Tennessee territory and taken out of bounds inside the 40-yard line down to the 39.
Oh my, instead of needing about 50 to be in position to kick a field goal, now they need about 10 or 15, and they're in position to kick a field goal.
To the 42-yard line. That's a 60-yard kickoff return. Now it's on directly on the shoulders of this Tennessee defense to stop them. If Tennessee wants to go to the SEC championship game, Tennessee's defense needs a stop right here. 2:34 remaining in the game, and now the officials come in and say, wait a minute, let's line everything up, get the chains lined up, and we'll play. Mackenzie Adams, the Vanderbilt quarterback, 3 touchdown passes on the day, 11 of 22 through the air, 133 yards, trying to get his team a field goal here. He fakes, screen pass right side, nothing for Jackson Garris, on a big stop again by Jerod Mayo. That's a loss of 4. 1:56 to go, 3rd and 8. Adams back to throw, fires up in the middle. That pass incomplete. D'Angelo Wellingham makes the play, but here comes a late flag in. A late flag well after the play, and it was the back judge who came up. The linesman right on the play didn't throw anything. The back judge came up and threw it.
Long after the play was over, the line judge was going up to mark the play, and long after it was over, he made the call.
Well, the call is what it is.
That's what it is. That's exactly right.
And it's 1st down. Tennessee playing defense. Vanderbilt has the ball at the 31-yard line. Adams under center, hands off tailback. Wow, what a play by Tennessee's defense at the 35-yard line. Ryan Carl comes up, a loss of 4. Vanderbilt is going to get the field goal unit out. Brian Hanfeld, his longest this season, 45 yards. This will be from the 39-yard line, a 49-yard attempt into the wind for the lead with 38 seconds to go. Waiting for the snap. There it is. The kick on the way. The kick spinning toward the uprights. That kick is No good. No good. It is no good. Off to the left. And Tennessee still leads it 25-24. The title hopes stay alive. The clock will tick down. The Tennessee Volunteers have won and have finished this season undefeated at home, 7-0. This the most dramatic win of them all. A come-from-behind 25-24 victory over the Vanderbilt Commodores, and with the win, Tennessee is now just one win away from representing the SEC East at the SEC Championship game. Tennessee, in comeback fashion, beats Vanderbilt 25-24. So Tennessee will have it. 1st and 10. The quarterback will be Eric Ainge, the senior out of Hillsboro, Oregon. Tennessee actually starts with a 2 tight end set with Chris Brown and Jeff Cottom in there. And Ainge is under center on play number 1 from the 35-yard line. Fake a handoff to Foster. He rolls, throws backside to Foster. He's got it at midfield. Down the left sideline to the 40, to the 30. Cuts back to the middle of the field, to the 20. Down to the 15, to the 10. To the end zone. All the way. Touchdown. Play number 1. Arian Foster on the throwback pass goes 65 yards, and Tennessee takes the lead just like that, 6-0.
What an opening play. Fake the ball off tackle left to Foster, bootleg to the right, then he just lobbed the ball back over to Foster, who caught it maybe 15 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. Only one got a beat. He got some help from Austin Rogers downfield blocking and fought off the last tackler.
This time Tennessee comes in with the I formation. Chris Brown is the fullback for Hardesty. They fake it to Hardesty. Ainge rolls left, dumps it in the flat. Wide open is the tight end. That's Brad Cottom running to midfield. Cottom breaks a tackle to the 40. Cottom down to the 30, down the sideline to the 20 and taken down. Brad Cottom, the 6'8 tight end, rumbling down the left sideline. A big play, the biggest play in his career. And now Tennessee right back in Kentucky territory after that 60-yard grab by Brad Cottom. So Tennessee now inside the orange zone, and Tennessee has scored 24 straight times inside the 20-yard line. 15 touchdowns, 9 field goals, trying to get one here. 2nd and 7, Tennessee leading 7-0, 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Tennessee operating from the Kentucky 19-yard line. Ainge, 2-step drop, fires an out pattern. That's complete. And to Lucas Taylor, who takes it in for a Tennessee touchdown down the far sideline. He underthrew him intentionally. Lucas Taylor made the adjustment at the 10, grabbed it, and then scampered into the end zone untouched for a Tennessee touchdown. And now Daniel Lincoln on to attempt the extra point, and now this place is really quiet. Tennessee leads Kentucky by a score of 14-0. Tennessee's 14-0 lead is being challenged here by Kentucky. Woodson under center, 2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. The 1 to the right is Burton. Single cover to the near side. Woodson drops to throw. Fakes, fires, left sideline, end zone, touchdown Kentucky, Steve Johnson. Arian Foster, the tailback. Fakes to him. Here's Ainge firing down deep this left sideline. The pass is going to be complete at the 42-yard line, but he stepped out of bounds. Coming down the near sideline, Lucas Taylor. Let's see if he was forced out of bounds. If he was forced out, he can come back in bounds and make a play. So Daniel Lincoln, who missed earlier from 47, will try this one. It's hard to tell which way the wind's blowing. It looks like it might be at his back on this one. This will be from the 35-yard line. It'll be a 45-yard attempt from the right hash mark. His one from 47 was just short. There's the snap. The kick on the way. That one's spinning, and that one is going to be good. The kick is good by Daniel Lincoln, and Tennessee leads 17-7. So 43 seconds to go in the half. Kentucky out of timeouts with the ball back, trailing Tennessee 17-7. Kentucky has it at its own 31-yard line, and Woodson out of the shotgun. Woodson gets it. Here's a blitz. Woodson dumps it over the middle. That pass is intercepted by Tennessee. Xavier Mitchell takes it down to the 18-yard line. That ball was deflected. Raphael Little makes the tackle, but Xavier Mitchell gets the interception, and now Tennessee is in business inside the Kentucky 20-yard line. A 14-yard return by Xavier Mitchell. Eric Ainge operates out of the shotgun. from the Kentucky 15-yard line. Two wideouts on either side, stacked close to the line of scrimmage. Ainge back to throw. Ainge sets up, fires the ball for the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! Touchdown, 15 yards on the strike to Quentin Hancock. And Eric Ainge threw a bullet. On a second down, Eric Ainge just wound up and found Quentin Hancock in the end zone for his second touchdown of the season. What a big score right before the end of the first half. Tennessee heads to the locker room, leading the Kentucky Wildcats 24-7. Woodson out of the shotgun. Back to throw. Sets up. Fires for the end zone. That's going to be a Kentucky touchdown along the back line of the end zone. Right under the goalpost. The catch made by Dickie Lyons. Now Tennessee gets it at the 30-yard line in Kentucky territory. Backs in the I formation. It'll be Arian Foster, the standing tailback. Ainge. End around. And no, Ainge fakes the end around. Now throws the ball down the right sideline. That pass complete to Arian Foster. And he's out of bounds at the 10. What a nifty play. Second and goal at the 2-yard line. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Tennessee up by 10. Big possession. Second and goal at the 2. Tennessee shifts. Double wing. Handoff. No, fake. It's Eric Ainge turning, firing back left, wide open, back corner of the end zone. Touchdown goes to Jeff Cottom. Jeff Cottom catches his first touchdown as the Volunteers make it 30-14. Again, they did a play fake. Eric Ainge rolled to the right, then turned back left. Nobody ever saw Jeff Cottom. He was wide open for his first Tennessee touchdown. Tennessee leading 31-14. Kentucky with their power tailback. Grincher in there right now. I formation. Woodson under center. First and goal at the 2. Handoff. No, they fake it. Woodson fakes it, throws it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky to Tammy. And Kentucky has pulled within 31-20. A well-executed drive with Jacob Tammy making a couple of big plays, and he also gets the touchdown catch. Kentucky 4 of 12 on third downs. It's a 10-point game, so it's a 2-score game. Kentucky at least wants to get points, a field goal out of this. So now Woodson brings his team to the line. Third down and 6 at the Tennessee 8. Woodson out of the shotgun, Tennessee blitzing. Woodson fires for the end zone. That pass to Steve Johnson is going to be complete for a Kentucky touchdown along this right sideline. Steve Johnson, his second touchdown catch of the day. Fade pattern to the right side, perfectly thrown by Andre Woodson. And Kentucky now has pulled within 4, 31-27. Woodson out of the shotgun at the 43-yard line. Woodson empty backfield. Wildcats spread all over the field. He drops to throw. Woodson fires up in the middle. That pass is completed, then it's knocked away and intercepted by Tennessee. Picking off the pass after it was bobbled, Ricardo Kemp. The pass was complete to Tammy. He was blasted, and then the ball came up, and Kemp was able to pick it off. And Tennessee will bring the punting unit on, and Kentucky, after the interception, able to stop Tennessee and get the ball right back, and Tennessee not able to chew up much of the clock.
Just not executing offensively when they've needed it in the fourth quarter.
Now Britton Colquitt standing back at midfield. Gets the snap. Going to try and pin Kentucky down with a little driving kick. It's going to roll out of bounds. 38 seconds to go. Third down and 15. Kentucky at the Tennessee 37-yard line. Woodson out of the shotgun. Winds up again. Fires. That pass complete. Down to the 25-yard line to the 12. Dickie Lyons gets it at the 18-yard line where they're going to mark it. They stop the clock, 31 seconds to go. Ryan Carl makes the play. Makes the stop, and now Kentucky has it. First and 10, 31 seconds to go. They put it down. They're going to mark him down at the 20-yard line. Kentucky in field goal range now, but Kentucky's thinking touchdown. Andre Woodson out of the shotgun with 30 seconds to go. Drops to throw. Woodson sets up, fires the ball down to the 5-yard line, and out of bounds goes Steve Johnson. 8 seconds to go. Woodson out of the shotgun. Woodson dropped the ball, picks it back up. Woodson rolls right, throws the ball for the back of the end zone. Incomplete. 1 second to go on the game. Pass is incomplete. 1 second to go. Now do you kick it or go for the win? It'll be third down and goal at the 1, and Kentucky sending the field goal unit out. Teams are set, waiting for the snap. It's down. There's the kick. It's on the way, and that kick is good. And we head to overtime, tied at 31-all here at Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington. Woodson gets the snap and drops to throw. Woodson sets up, fires deep and wide open down at the 10-yard line and out of bounds on a completion to Keenan Burton. He was wide open on the right side. Dennis Rogan was in as an extra defensive back and lost him. So now the Wildcats pick up 16 yards and have a first and goal. First and goal, Wildcats, backs in the I formation. Little the standing tailback. Now he flanks out to the right in motion. First and goal at the 8. Woodson, fade pattern. That's complete to Burton, and he's in for a Kentucky touchdown. They threw left. Burton was open, caught it, fell into the end zone, beat D'Angelo Willingham to the corner, and Kentucky scores on its possession here in overtime. And now we'll go to kick an extra point to make it a 38-31 advantage. Second down 9. Ainge out of the shotgun. Ball is at the 11-yard line. Here's Ainge, back to throw. Sets up, fires back of the end zone. That pass is going to be juggled, and did he catch it? Yes! Touchdown, Tennessee! Jerod Jones, his first catch of the day. Jones makes an acrobatic and athletic catch on the deep fade pattern to this near side to the right corner of the end zone. And Jerod Jones, the freshman from Oklahoma City, comes up with a huge play. We are tied at 38, and we play on. 38-38, and we go to a second overtime. This Kentucky crowd trying to urge its defense to make a stop here. Second down 6. Ainge under center, drops to throw. Sets up, looks right, now comes back left. That pass can be batted up in the air and caught. No, intercepted. It's intercepted. Shaw comes up with the interception as it bangs off the Tennessee receiver, and Sam Maxwell has the interception. The pass down the right sideline. Ainge looked left, then came back right. And the pass was batted up in the air. It was intended for Lucas Taylor. It was Lindley who hit it first. Tie game, 38. Woodson, handoff. Little up the middle, powers himself down to the 22-yard line, and they're going to put it on Lonis Siebert to try and win this game in the second overtime. Jerod Mayo makes the stop, and now Lonis Siebert, who is from Knoxville Central High School, comes onto the field with a chance to win this game for the Kentucky Wildcats. This is from the 25-yard line, a 35-yard attempt for a game winner in the second overtime. Waiting for the snap. It's on the way. There's the kick. The kick is blocked. The kick's blocked by Tennessee. They pick it up. Tennessee running the other way. The kick is blocked at the Matt State, trying to knock him out of bounds, and it's still loose. Tennessee laterals it back. With the football is Eric Berry. Tennessee's defense comes up what it had to do, and that is block the field goal attempt. Now the game changes as we go to the third overtime, because now if you score, you have to go for 2. Third down 7. Third overtime, tied at 38. Ball at the 11-yard line.
Rogan needs to be ready. You got to figure it.
Woodson under center, sets up, fires deep fade pattern left side. That pass is going to be caught. Touchdown. Touchdown Kentucky. The same pass they've scored on 3 times, the deep fade pattern, and that ball was caught by Keenan Burton. Keenan Burton makes a great catch again. Another touchdown, and now Kentucky has to go for 2. They put the ball on the left hash mark. Woodson under center. 2-step drop, pumps, rolls right. Woodson still looks. Woodson being chased, fires the ball back deep left. That pass is going to be intercepted by Tennessee. And now the ball is fumbled. It's into the end zone. Still, it goes out of bounds. So that ball will be, as it was fumbled into the end zone, it was kicked out of bounds. So the play for 2 is incomplete. Third down and 8. Tennessee from the Kentucky 23-yard line in the third overtime. Ainge back to throw. Fires the pass. That's going to be complete down to the 15-yard line, and Jerod Jones spins down inside the 15 for a first down. So Jones, who made a big touchdown catch, now makes another big catch for a first down.
Huge play after he caught the ball. He was short of the first down. 2 defenders on him. He juked right and left and went right between them and got just enough for the first down.
Pickup of 10 yards. First and 10 at the 13. Eric Ainge trying to bring Tennessee back to win this game. Ainge out of the shotgun. Swing pass left. That pass is complete to Austin Rogers. Austin Rogers skips in for a Tennessee touchdown. Rogers gets the swing pass left and then sprints into the end zone. 13-yard touchdown to tie the game at 44 all. And now Tennessee needs a 2-point conversion to win it in the third overtime.
And what a big play. Rogers caught it. No juking, no dancing. Run straight for the end zone.
Austin Rogers with a sprint, 13 yards. And Quentin Hancock gets a big block. Tennessee has tied it at 44, and now a 2-point conversion. I don't think anybody's left Commonwealth Stadium. Here's Eric Ainge to the line of scrimmage. 2 wideouts to the right. Arian Foster with him in the backfield. They scrimmage from the left hash mark. Send a man in motion to the right. Flood the formation. Here's Eric Ainge. Handoff. Arian Foster toward the end zone. He stops short. Stops short going left. Arian Foster can't get into the end zone. Big play by Kentucky as David Jones comes up to make a sure open field tackle. We're going to a 4th overtime.
Unsportsmanlike on Tennessee. That will be administered during the 4th overtime period.
Tim, this makes it a lot different being at the 40 than at the 25.
Of course, you got to just think first downs when you start right here.
Yep. No turnovers. No sacks. First and 10, we start the 4th overtime. Eric Ainge out of the shotgun. Back to throw. Sets up, fires wide open as Quentin Hancock down to the 10, down to the 5, down to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. 40 yards on the first play and the 4th overtime. It was Eric Ainge to Quentin Hancock. He got lost in the Kentucky secondary and was wide open on the touchdown strike. What a big throw by Eric Ainge. 50-44. Tennessee leads, and now Tennessee again has to go for 2. Ainge will back into the shotgun. 3 wideouts, bunch pattern to the right. Way out to the right. Ainge out of the shotgun. Gets it, drops to throw. Ainge being pressured. Ainge fires. That pass is going to be complete. Complete to Austin Rogers at the goal line. He's got it for a 2-point conversion. And Tennessee takes the lead in the 4th overtime, 52-44. And now it's up to Kentucky. They've got to score a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to pull out a tie game and send it to a 5th overtime. What a throw by Eric Ainge and what a catch by Austin Rogers. Kentucky has it 1st and goal. Wildcats could have won this in the 2nd overtime, but Tennessee blocked a field goal. Tennessee could have won it last overtime, but Kentucky stopped them on a 2-point conversion. And now it's Kentucky needing a touchdown and a 2-point play to keep this game and extend it into a 5th overtime. 1st and goal at the Tennessee 3-yard line. Andre Woodson changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Locke is in there at tailback. And Woodson under center. Tries Locke up the middle. Locke getting toward the end zone. I don't think he's in yet. Say he's short. Down at the 1-yard line. Ryan Carl there. Now they say touchdown. Now they say touchdown. 2-yard gain for Derek Locke for the score. And now it's 52-50. 52-50. Now Kentucky has got to go for a 2-point play. Raphael Little is not in the game. We don't know if he's shaken up or not, but he's not in there. So it's still Derek Locke, the freshman, speedster. Andre Woodson, same formation, ball on the right hash mark. 3 wideouts to the left. 1 play to win the SEC East for Tennessee. Woodson gets the snap out of the shotgun formation, and they'll run the 2-point play. Woodson gets it, drops to throw, being pressured, steps up, runs to the right, being sacked from behind. Sacked from behind. The game is over. The game is over in a 4th overtime. Antonio Reynolds sacks Andre Woodson, and Tennessee's off to Atlanta. Tennessee's going to Atlanta as the SEC Eastern Division champions. This was a season that many people gave up on 5 weekends ago. But not this Tennessee team and not this Tennessee coaching staff, and has paid off at a dramatic win at Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington. Tennessee wins over the Wildcats 52-50, and Tennessee has won the East, and Tim will play for the SEC championship.
And Antonio Reynolds made the sack when Woodson tried to scramble out of the pocket. great coverage in a secondary that had so much trouble in the second half and overtime covering anybody. They had the coverage. Reynolds, who intercepted the pass for a two-point play earlier in the game, made this sack, caused the fumble. Tennessee wins and plays for all the marbles.
It is absolutely incredible where this team was, Mike, 5 weekends ago and where this team is in now, celebrating here on the turf at Commonwealth Stadium, knowing it's going to Atlanta. Tennessee wins. Tennessee's the SEC Eastern Division champions. Final score, Tennessee 52, Kentucky 50 in 4 overtimes.
Typical of this team's frustrating personality sometime. We had it 31-14. The game should have been over. You know, we complete a couple balls or intercept a couple balls we had our hands on, or, you know, don't give up a play here or there. That's not so hard. But then, after that, that same personality trait of toughness and grit and pride in the program had every reason to maybe fold, and they didn't, and they found a way to win the darn thing in overtimes, which just, I mean, it just warms your heart to see that kind of effort. And I think not only will it serve them well, you know, in their football lives and other championship runs, but it'll serve them well in life in general as they go out there. We all have our challenges and we all have to meet them. And this team has met every challenge that's been proposed to them.
Really exciting time. Be back at home with our crowd, first game of the season. I know that our 11 on the field are better than their 11. We play our best.
Now the moment everybody waits for. The heart starts to pound a little faster. Your fingers tingle just a bit. The hair in the back of your neck raises. It's that moment. The Volunteers come racing on to Shields-Watkins Field. They run through the tee, getting set to kick off the 2007 season. The shotgun gets the snap, drops to throw. Being pressured, but wings it to the end zone. Wide open and walking into the checkerboards. Austin Rogers hands it off inside. No, he keeps it. Option play, and he's going to be hit and slammed to the turf. Rico McCoy with a perfect form tackle. That's every defensive lineman and linebacker's dream, to get the quarterback, pick him up in the air, and twist him down like a wrestling move. Foster, the tailback, they'll try him. He dives up in the air and into the end zone. Gets it and drops to throw. Age over the middle. The pass is complete and in for a Tennessee touchdown. Tebow gets the snap, drops to throw. Tennessee trying to get there. They can't do it. The pass intercepted down at the 5-yard line. Running down the sideline, Eric Berry. Eric Berry to midfield. Cuts it back. Eric Berry to the 40, to the 30. Eric Berry's going to outrun the Gators for a Tennessee touchdown. 95 yards. Fakes the inside handoff, rolls back to the right. Here's the screen pass. Good to Coker. Coker to the 20, to the 10, gets a great block to the 5, to the checkerboards. Touchdown, LaMarcus Coker. They're going to do the end around. Taylor going to throw the ball down the left sideline. Man wide open. That's LaMarcus Coker to the 10, to the 5, to the checkerboard. Lucas Taylor, his second touchdown pass as the Tennessee Volunteers. There's the snap. Gets blocked. Tennessee has blocked another punt against Georgia. That's going to be picked up for the Dogs, but taken down right away at the 18-yard line, and Tennessee's got the ball 1st and 10 as the Tennessee Volunteers have won their first SEC game of the season, and a very impressive win today over the Georgia Bulldogs.
Number 6.
Snap is down. The kick is on the way. That kick spinning toward the uprights, and that kick is good. There's the snap. Casey Woods puts it down. The kick on the way. That kick is up and good. Daniel Lincoln trying to make it a 9-point game. The kick on the way, and the kick is good. Lincoln lines it up. Lincoln boots it, spinning toward the uprights, and Lincoln has added another field goal. Power formation, and Arian Foster powers it into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. And Lennon Creer in a tailback. They fake it to him, double in the flat. That's good for a Tennessee touchdown. Luke Stocker. Brilliant play call, and Tennessee takes the lead against Alabama 13-10. And on a Saturday night at Neyland Stadium, ladies and gentlemen, it's football time in Tennessee. Out of the shotgun, Smelly. Tennessee coming after him. Smelly sets up, quick slant, complete. Complete to Freddie Brown, and now the ball is knocked away, and it's free. Tennessee has picked it up. The Volunteers have the football. Eric Berry. Berry coming down the near sideline to the 30. Berry needs a block, gets it to the 10, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Arian Foster, the standing tailback. Ainge under center, tries him over left guard. He dives, and there's still no signal. They're still trying to sort him. And now the signal, touchdown, Tennessee. Hardesty dances into the checkerboards for a Tennessee touchdown. Drops to throw, looks, fires in the end zone. The pass complete for a Tennessee touchdown. Josh Briscoe. This would be the longest kick in his career, and this kick to tie the game. Casey Woods to hold it. Morgan Cox to snap it. There it is. Lincoln boots it. It's high, spinning toward the end zone. That kick is going to be good. Daniel Lincoln ties the game with 5 seconds to go. Lincoln waiting for the put down by Casey Woods. There it is. His kick's on the way, and that kick spinning for the uprights, and that kick is good. And so Tennessee takes the lead in overtime, 27-24. Beecher waiting for the snap. There it is. Suckup boots it. It's spinning toward the uprights, and he missed it. He missed it, and Tennessee has won in overtime. Ryan Suckup's field goal is no good, and Tennessee has survived an overtime thriller against the South Carolina Gamecocks. Desimo out of the shotgun. Rolls right, comes back left. That pass is going to be knocked up in the air, intercepted. It's intercepted by Antonio Reynolds. Down the near sideline to the 35, to the 30. Still on his feet to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, to the checkerboard. Defensive touchdown, 70 yards. Antonio Reynolds on the deflection, returns it for a score. Definitely a touchdown. Tennessee blocks the punt. The ball is rolling. It's going to be picked up and running for a touchdown. Coach Philip Fulmer wins today on homecoming here at Neyland Stadium as the Volunteers knock off Louisiana Lafayette. Arkansas leads the SEC in scoring at 41 points per game. And Tennessee's defense has come to play today. Steps up, fires the pass, intercepted. Jerod Mayo, down to the 20, to the 10. He's going to take it down to the 5 in the end zone. Touchdown, Jerod Mayo on the interception. He returns it 24 yards to seal this victory.
Bob, it's like you had a first quarter Eric Ainge. You flipped the switch, and now in the fourth, when Tennessee really needs a senior to come through, he's been money. And that time, he's right on target. He had to slip it in between two defensive backs.
Another good kick. Rogan back at his own 23-yard line field. Looks for a wall down the left side. Gets one block. Rogan gets another block to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to midfield. Rogan down the sideline now, hit down in Vanderbilt territory at the 34-yard line. Snap down, kick on the way, the kick on its way, and that kick is good. And Tennessee takes the lead, 25-24. This will be from the 39-yard line, a 49-yard attempt into the wind for the lead with 38 seconds to go. Waiting for the snap. There it is. The kick on the way. The kick spinning toward the uprights. That kick is no good. No good. It is no good. Off to the left. And Tennessee still leads it 25-24.
If you win weeks ago, we were up in the facility, up in the complex there, and I think it was a real changing moment for us. Remember pounding on the podium there? You guys will listen and we'll not give up plays, okay, easy plays, and we'll hold the football. We'll play the kicking game. We have a chance to make a run at a championship. Damn, here we are. Here we are. 3.5, 4 hours. Decision to be made. 3.5, 4 hours. The number one factor to get this done is going to be the effort that we give as a football team.
And Ainge is under center on play number 1 from the 35-yard line. Fake a handoff to Foster. He rolls, throws backside to Foster. He's got it in midfield. Down the left sideline to the 40, to the 30. Cuts back to the middle of the field, to the 20. Down to the 15, to the 10. To the end zone. All the way. Touchdown, play number 1. Here's a blitz. Woodson drops it over the middle. That pass is intercepted by Tennessee. Xavier Mitchell. Ainge sets up, fires the ball for the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! Handoff. No, fake. It's Eric Ainge turning, firing back left, wide open, back corner of the end zone. Touchdown goes to Jeff Cottom. Fires over the middle. That pass is completed. Then it's knocked away and intercepted by Tennessee. Picking off the pass, Ricardo Kemp.
And we head to overtime, tied at 31-all here at Commonwealth Stadium. Sets up, fires back of the end zone. That pass is going to be juggled, and did he catch it? Yes! Touchdown, Tennessee! Gerald Jones, his first catch of the day on a 35-yard attempt for a game winner in the second overtime. Waiting for the snap. It's on the way. There's the kick. The kick is blocked. The kick's blocked by Tennessee. They pick it up. Tennessee running the other way. Shotgun. Swing pass left. That pass is complete to Austin Rogers. Austin Rogers skips in for a Tennessee touchdown. 13-yard touchdown to tie the game at 44-all. First and 10. We start the fourth overtime. Eric Ainge out of the shotgun. Back to throw. Sets up, fires wide open as Quentin Hancock down to the 10, down to the 5, down to the end zone, touchdown Tennessee. Ainge out of the shotgun, gets it, drops to throw. Ainge being pressured, Ainge fires, that pass is gonna be complete. Complete to Austin Rogers at the goal line. He's got it for a 2-point conversion, and Tennessee takes the lead in the fourth overtime, 52-44. One play to win the SEC East for Tennessee. Woodson gets the snap out of the shotgun formation, and they'll run the 2-point play. Woodson gets it, drops to throw. Big pressure, steps up, runs to the right. Big sack from behind. Sack from behind. The game is over. The game is over in a fourth overtime. Antonio Reynolds sacks Andre Woodson, and Tennessee's off to Atlanta. Tennessee's going to Atlanta as the SEC Eastern Division champions.
It goes without saying, that this football team has as much heart as any group I've ever been around. And we have grown. We've grown not only as football players, but as men. Yes, sir. Okay, for the last 5 or 6 weeks, you guys have been incredible. Incredible, and will not be denied. Okay, you got to give respect to Kentucky, okay? We got another game to play next week. Okay, got another game to play next week. It's going to be exciting in Atlanta, baby!